it is a pretty cool piece. Of course, Matt raised more questions. What else could be out here with it? So here, let me show you real quick. So that is
In the heart of the American South, history grows from the roots of tobacco fields and cotton plantations. From colonial ambition to a land shaped by revolution. Southern patriots fought fiercely in the War for Independence. In 1812, Southern ports became battlegrounds as war returned to the American shores. But it was the Civil War that scorched the soul of the South. From Charleston's first cannon blast to the burning of Atlanta to the surrender at Appomattox. The South remembers not just the battles, but the legacy they left behind.
Morning. Welcome back to Dixieland History. So we're up here in Virginia and we're doing another hunt. This is the East Tennessee E.T.O.R.H, number 14. And this weekend, it'll be a 3-day hunt. I hadn't found anything yet. I did find a percussion cap so far, but over here we got Cliff Condra, and from Reaching History, and he's already gotten on some stuff. He's gotten lucky so far. Here, I'll show you. So,
well, that was the first thing I dug.
Got him a 3-ringer.
And then right here sits a round ball. That's number 2 for today. My first bullets in Virginia.
Yeah, this is Cliff's first time digging in Virginia, and he's already coming out of here a winner.
I'm happy about it.
So let's hope we can get some more. There's some pretty good fields out here today. Pretty good bit of people. It's supposed to get a little bit of snow later on, but that ain't gonna stop us from digging.
Nope.
We're gonna get out here and find some Confederate stuff.
Always cover them holes up.
Yeah, make sure you always cover your holes. Always scan back over them before you do.
That's right.
Anyhow, we'll I'm gonna wipe my nose a little bit. It's a little chilly out here this morning, but we'll see you on the next hole, and hopefully it'll be a good one. Well, Cliff called me over here, and we're gonna see what he found this time.
Well, with a snotty nose. Right here, I think, is another bullet. Another 3-ringer that's fired.
Yeah, that definitely looks fired.
So that's number 3.
Look at that. I ain't heard if anybody else find anything, but I ain't found nothing yet.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Deus 2 is hot on lead. It is hot on lead.
Especially out here in these wet grounds.
Right.
Well, that's it. 3-ringer number 2.
Two 3-ringers and a 2 round balls so far.
We'll see what we can get next. So, this, of all of these that I have dug up, is without question the weirdest signal that I think I've ever had. And I almost said to heck with it, I'm not even going to dig it, because I do hear a little bit of iron somewhere in there. But there it is. That thing is hard fired. whatever that hit it solid. Looks like a 3-ringer for sure. But wow, did that mash up into, into just a blob. Of course, you can see the end over here, the bottom of it, but wow. Yeah, I don't know what that hit, but it sure enough hit something. Nah, I don't know what this is going to be, but we're going to find out together. Had a decent signal. Actually, it was a lower signal when I was going over it the first time. And then the signal got higher, which I didn't want, because the signal and VDI originally had said it was going to be a possible 3-ringer, and now I couldn't tell you. Is that it? And of course, wouldn't you know, doing aluminum. So keep going. All right, we're here for lunch break. It's been some hard digging, hard work getting what we got so far, but you know, we got some pretty good stuff. I'll give it over to Cliff real quick, and he can go over what he's gotten so far. Oh, well, here you go.
Sorry. I didn't know which way the camera was going.
Yeah, it's facing you now.
Well, hey everybody, I was going to show y'all what all I got. Got a couple round balls here. Found them first thing this morning. Actually, all 4 of these bullets. You want to start it over?
What? That's the fun part.
Yeah. I found, yeah, it's first. Got about 5 bullets here. Got 2 round balls. 3 fired 3-ringers, which this one right here looks like it was fired out of the wrong gun, and you can see where they rammed it home. Got a little brass brad with some leather in it that could be off of a belt. A couple little buck balls, little old 2-hole button, and I think this is part of a Colonial buckle. And a couple pieces of lead and pewter. I think this might be part of a shell of some sort. I'm not sure yet. And I think I got a little dog tag here, a rabies tag, and that's about all I found today. But, you know, there's still tomorrow, still lots of land to hunt, and we'll try it again tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we still got some more digging to do. He's whipping my butt right now. I got to catch up to him, but did find some lead. Looks like what we think these possibly are part of the sabot off of a Hotchkiss that just got blew up, mangled, and all that, because it's solid lead, real heavy. Good, you know, gave it a lead signal. So, yeah, same thing. Couple buck balls, couple camp lead, 1 fired 3-ringer. Whatever, like I said earlier, whatever it hit, smashed it pretty hard. Did find this cool little, which I don't find a whole lot of. They're kind of hard to find because, you know, they give a 55, like a nickel signal, so most people don't dig it because it could be a pull tab or something, but that's a percussion cap off of a musket. And so far, my find of the day is this one. So earlier, I thought it was a Spencer. Then when I showed it to Cliff, and he was like, no, that's a Richmond Lab bullet. That's a Confederate bullet. So that's actually that's my first one. Never found one of these before, but be glad to add it to the collection. So that's it right now. That's what we've got so far, and yeah, get over here in the sun. That way there, hopefully, you know, when we do a wrap up later on, you know, we'll have more stuff to show, and I know we'll both be wiped out because we're climbing up and down these hills and trying to find a good spot somewhere. But, well, you know, hey, we got 2 more days, so we'll find something. We'll see you in a little while well, hopefully before the wrap up, we'll find some more stuff we can video. But we'll see you then anyway.
See y'all. Bye.
All right, so I just dug this hole with a pretty good signal. Wasn't 100% sure. Been digging a lot of trash lately, but so I'm gonna stand up a minute and hope that this is what I think it is. And Cliff
I'm going to surprise
Condra is gonna clean it off, and either I'll know by his facial expression if it's good or if it's trash. Uh-oh. He's got that squinched up look. Iron.
I think it's a keyhole cover.
Oh, a keyhole cover.
Yeah, it's got a, it's either that or part of a powder flask top or a coin that somebody's cut into, but it does not. It's got iron on it. I think it's part of a, where a key went through right there. Does look like a coin though.
Yeah, it does. It sure did throw me off.
I'd clean it up. You never know. It could be one that they pushed a hole through it.
I'd be happy with that too.
I got your keys that you can use to unlock it. A bunch of them. See.
Well, darn. Want.
You never know, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it sure has the size, the weight, everything.
It's a good find anyway.
Yeah, something different. There you go. Well, after being here for 4 hours and hadn't found anything really. I mean, I found a couple pieces of cant lead and a percussion cap, but that's been it so far. But actually, I think I finally found my first good target of the day. So we'll dig it out together. I kind of see it down in there, but looks like right there. Look at that. Oop. If I can hold on to it. Yeah. Spencer. Now if I can just find the brass casing that went with it, huh? But finally got on the board with something fairly decent. How about that? Let me get a better angle of it. Well, here we are out here at day 2 of this hunt. And yeah, they found a lot of stuff yesterday, that's for sure. And so it's going to be a little bit harder finding today, but got a good signal, and look at there. Just pulled out a nice round ball. I'm not sure if it's K-shot. Pretty sure, yeah, it's just drop round ball. But hey, that's something pretty cool for today, isn't it? We'll see how it goes for the rest of the day. Hopefully we can find some more cool stuff. So came out here into the woods, still on day 2. Came out here in the woods, got, you know, a lot of people have been out in the fields and you know, everything's going to get dug out, of course, but decided come out here in the woods and see what I can find. And first signal, or no, actually second signal. First signal was just a 12th Georgia, but this one here, sitting right there. Nice little dropped 3-ringer. So we're on the board as far as the woods are concerned now. Hopefully we'll find some more. Let's go. Hey, still day 2 and still out here digging. And it's been kind of rough. You know, you find a piece here and there, and then you go for, you know, quite a while before you find something else. And next thing you know, you find something and you just keep trucking along until till the end of the day. But I just did find something really cool that I was not expecting out here in the woods at all. I didn't know what I'd find out here, but I was kind of getting tired of the fields, and I love, hunting in the woods anyway. But it is a pretty cool piece. Of course, now it raised more questions. What else could be out here with it? So here, let me show you. So that is the base or cup of a Hotchkiss shell. How cool is that? And what's cool about it, it's intact. The cup itself is intact. It's not blown apart. A lot of times, obviously when they blow up, they're meant to blow apart. And this one stayed intact. And what I like about it is if this stayed intact, did the top half stay intact? So that's what we're going to try and search for now. See if we can find that top half. Now I did find some lead just right over here. I don't know if you can see it, kind of right in there. Yeah, we get the camera over there. Melted lead there, and that could have been the melted sabot that would, you know, hold the cup and the top half together. So chances are that's what that was. That's good. Like I said, just hope I can find the rest of it. If you're wondering what that little thing sticking out there is, well, that's a horn. It's actually got two horns. Most of the head's still there. I'm actually bringing that back for a friend of mine. She, real good friend. She does haunts, you know, like you see on Halloween, when you go to a haunted house or, you know, entertainment type stuff like that. If you want to check her out, she's on TikTok. Her page is Wicked Sick 1. That's WICKSIC 1, all one word, number 1, don't spell out 1. But yeah, check her out. I think you'll like it if you're into that type of stuff. I am. I love that stuff. Love being scared, you know. But anyway, so here we are. That's what we got going on so far. If I can find that other half, I'll definitely let you know. So here we are out here on day 3, and it is, and you can probably see up that way, but it is cold, and ice is falling out of the sky. It's supposed to turn to snow at some point today, but who knows if it will. All of it's supposed to blow through by, I think they said 10:30, so. So I did find, here, I'll show it to you, a pretty good piece that if you are looking for artillery stuff and you come across one of these, that right there, so that is lead, and that's part of the sabot that goes around the hotchkiss. Let me wipe my nose. And Cliff, so he's that way in front of me. I don't know, probably, he's a good ways. He's probably a good 2,000-3,000 yards over that way. I just called him and told him I found this sabot. He's wanting to hunt a spot, see if, down by the creek, just to see if cavalry went down there to, you know, water the horses, or he did find a bunch of square nails, so it could have been a picket. But what I hadn't told him yet is, so I just found the sabot, that piece right there behind that tree. So I'm pretty close to where I just found that, and now I just found this. So there's definitely troops back here. Let's see. That is a 3-ringer. Little 3-ringer. So we're on to something back here. Let's just hope we're on to some more. So that makes us even. And when Cliff sees this video, I caught up to him on the number of bullets. Took me 3 days to do what he found in 1 day, but so I caught up with him on that. But anyhow, so that's what we got so far on day 3 here. All right, so I just yeeted this out in the hole. And it's definitely round. Oh, okay, so it's not a button. Whoop, I guess you want to see it, don't you? Huh. I don't know. I can't tell if there's threads on it. And nothing up there. Oh, I do see threads. So I don't know if it's modern. I might have to have somebody look at that. Interesting though, especially being out here in the woods. Huh. I don't know. I'd have somebody look at that. See if they know what it is. There's a guy here, Glenn Watkins is his name, and I mean, I'm telling you, dude, he's been metal detecting over 50 years. If he don't know what it is, then nobody will know, I guess. I mean, he's been he's a walking Wikipedia when it comes to Civil War stuff, that's for sure. Or really, Rev War and War of 1812. But anyway, that's what I just dug out. I don't know what it is, but we'll bring it down there and find out. If it's something cool, I'll let you know. Well, still haven't found a belt plate yet, but still looking. I don't know how much longer we'll actually be here. It's got a long drive home, but even if this is my last thing I find today, at least I found a bullet. Look at there. So, that's 2 today. Plus that sabot and a brass piece that I showed you earlier. I don't know what it is, but anyway, at least we're coming out of here with something today. Like I told Cliff, that means we found something all 3 days earlier. He found a button, but he wasn't able to clean it up to see what it was. If it's something good, we'll show you. Well, Cliff called me over here, and we're going to see what he found this time.
Well, with a snotty nose.